The Gift by Mark Morgan. As a rule, I prefer the darkness of winter, cold and cruel. Its darkness laid bare it does not hide or even care. In my garden I watch a murmuration of starlings cloak a pale tree, like a widow's veil. Like my thoughts they hop and fidget, cannot stop or stay still. I find I wish them ill. Many regard me as a man with very few redeeming qualities. I abhor and detest people. Nothing but self-serving parasites, perched on positions of privilege, bloated on greed and avarice, lost in their arrogance as if they matter a toss. So imagine my surprise when a knock at my door most would consider ill-advised. A package small-sized, neatly wrapped, placed on my step. I eyed it with suspicion, kicked at it with derision. I took it inside. There was a note attached, it read. A gift. The gift was a gloss black box. Just like a clock back I learned, it had a brass key, which I turned, whereupon two little top doors opened with a song. The most exquisite music chimed. As a beautiful flower ascended, a white rose with individually unfolding petals posed a fine cold-cut glass, held by delicate filigrees of spun gold. You could barely see. It turned a full circle. A whisper of a voice so crisply, sweetly sang. I am the flower decantatio. I have 7 petals. Each time I sing, one will fall and shatter. This be true when all 7 are no more, nor will you. Startled, I watched the rose descend, its doors close. Tiny crystal grains like ice sugar spilled over my plain table. I stared in terror at the gift. I was tempted to hurl it at a wall that set its tune, pure as a pearl, played in my head. Each night her song would creep, I longed for sleep. Maybe I misheard her word, so I played it again. Joyous it sung me under its spell, and another petal fell. 2 or 3 days would pass until I was compelled to end my fast and hear her sing my fortune tell. I buried the gift. Still the rose decantatio singing to me. I claimed the gift back and turned the key. My heart beats amiss. Its satisfaction overwhelming bliss. The last petal fell, yet here I am, still well. The final petal, unlike the others, turned to fine dust. Fascinated, I leaned forward and must, without realizing, breathed it in. My nose began to bleed. I grabbed at some paper, scribbled my experience for others to read of the gift. I was dribbling blood, could barely breathe, mopping with my sleeve. I was drowning in blood. I clubbed the gift to the floor. A label underneath reads the flower decantatio, Latin to the singing death.
The sky was dark, dark and heavy as my mood today. Gray panes, gray as Turner's palette would say. I live alone now. Now she's gone, not away to some new town, no. Her mind has left us, let her down, turned to rust. When by chance nature's artist wrote cobalt a lively hue across our canvas view, I was cheered, even a slice of yellow appeared. So I went for my walk, as I am often prone to do, to fill up the day. Perhaps I thought a mile or two. Fallen leaves like golden flakes rim the gutters like my breakfast bowl. On my return, my eyes on indigo was seeping into the horizon glow, while dust began its creeping so. When I happened upon an old friend, not wishing to offend by strolling past. After all, it had been some time since we each saw the other last. I crossed the road and offered him my hand. Hello, I said, how have you been? Slowly his watery eyes, dull as tarnished silver spoons, dropped to my open palm, pale as the early moon, as the day grew stale. And with effort he reaches and slipped his cold flesh into mine. I could feel the thin brittle bones shift like a clutch of beach pebble stones. In our clasp he gave me no reply, so I was bound to try him again. How are you, my dear friend? From our shake he raised his look, as though searching a top shelf for a favorite lost book. Still no tongue had he, so I recalled for him and told about a tale of old we shared when we were young. No answer came, I let go of his hand that fell like a train signal, limp to his side again. I searched for a trace, trying to find a common place that would light a flame to flush his face. His hairpin thin, his scalp threadbare, once the color of the sun. His pallid skin, liver spotted, and his nose began to run. His back was bent like a man on a garden dig, his tired clothes too big. After a few minutes he as yet had not replied, when I sadly recognized his stare inside. I cried with despair. It had been my wife's stare. I wished him well and was about to carry on my walk, when he spoke through drool. Who are you? Do you know where I live? Am I late for school? I only crossed the road so as not to offend, to say hello to my dear friend, whose poor mind had left us long ago.
There is a boy I know that officials say is unemployable. At 10 he stands 6 feet in a handspan, already taller than most men. Mind of a child caged in the body of a man. This boy born without voice, mute not by choice. He would whistle so like a robin on the mistletoe, this breath of life so calm on his finger will perch and sing from the church of his palm. So pure and clean his song to one so lean and strong. I knew facts and figures and clever quotes. Look up, 1066 him. He knew where snakes he called adders lived, slick as oil. We could prod with sticks coiled like steel ropes, smooth as soap. My knowledge came from pretty printed colored books, whereas his came from the way nature looks. There is a boy I know that officials say is unemployable. When I was small, I took a fall into a swollen river. He so bold and waded in without a sound. But for him, I would have drowned. Time wet wipes the child from my face, still my brother mild and in his place. Across his crown hair now drifts like snow, and still from the ground he continues to grow. At 7 feet 2 I can fit both my feet into one shoe. I am 2 now, 6 feet and a handspan. Yet I pass for that child again when I stand next to him, he tall as rain. When we lived wild as grass, me learning in class from pretty printed books, and him the way nature looks.
This man longer than a rowing boat oar. I find as such I cannot ignore how much I love my little brother, my giant fathered by another from my mother, my dear brother.
A poem by Mark Morgan. This day I have a life which I share with another young wife. I met her in a different state, a quiet town where no one around knows my name. That is up to this date. It is not so to hide any shame, no more a ride to start afresh again. Is it ever too late? It happened, however, by chance that I was offered a new tomorrow. A while ago at a borrowed time and place I retired from our rat race, the relentless grind that numbs the mind. Nowadays I would walk aimlessly about the inner city ways. Occasionally I catch my reflection in a store window, and out of self-pity I turn away. The weight of time eating at our prime. Once women would stop and look as I passed by. Now my skin is soft with folds, tags and swags, my eyes heavy as shoppers' carrier bags. When ducking out of the rain down a forgotten lane, I had lived here since a child, yet had not come across its name. A tiny shop of curios, of brick and brack, of things way back when, so I went on in. Old paintings hung with sepia prints, along photos of hand-colored tints, stuffed heads of stags and foxes in various boxes, when I spied a brass shaving mirror complete with faultless glass. A voice from the gloom cried, "I see, sir, has a discerning eye." I looked about the room and a small, neat man smiled. "A rare find indeed," he said. I made an offer which he accepted. "I am indebted," he remarked, adding off the cuff, "When you have had enough, return the mirror, sir. I'll be here, whatever the year." I mounted the device bought for a price on my bathroom wall. On its rim an inscription reads, "Age not whom looks within." Mornings with the mirror I enjoyed, my razor well employed. Shaves over the months a delight when I question my sight. The eye bags had gone, my jaw tight and square, my hair dark as a scorched bark, cheekbones sharp as chiseled stones. I grew craven, my skin clear, my eyes black as a raven's back. Each shave the years fell away. I was taller, stronger, lasted longer throughout the day. I must be 35 if a day neighbors cast doubt, "Who are you?" they would shout, thinking I had murdered myself. I packed and left at dead of night, holding the mirror tight, sold my home, took flight. Each shave now the mirror holds back
time I am addicted, drugged. I will be damned while I roam above the earth, watching my many new wives give birth, whom I have to leave my concern in case my secret learned. 1,000 years have now passed, the joy of youth still not past, never ill am I. Will I ever die? Will I ever return down that lane I cannot name? The mirror.
A poem, The Shadow, by Mark Morgan. On my walk, the sun behind me was low and the sky yellow. Cool as summer lemonade, I once sipped under a haystack's shade. As I walked along my favored towpath, I was drawn by my shadow as it yawned wide in front of me. Now slow and stiff, when once thin and light it jumped and danced with delight. I still smile at how it never leaves my feet, black as notes on a music sheet. I have lived beyond my 70, outliving many men. Age has my neck now bent, so my eyes search the path as I stride, hoping to prevent a slip or slide. And there's a chill in the air, the sky clear, when a voice fills a space to catch my ear. I ignore it. Maybe someone calls for a dog or child, on deaf ears it falls. I do not look around, my neck resists, so the voice calls again. This time I see the head of its shadow at my knee. Is he addressing me? His call disturbs the birds. He calls again, my ears are damned to his words. His shadow now at my hip. What is it he wants? I bite my lip. My path leads on, his shadow's head at my shoulder now. Painfully I try to incline my head, see if I can catch him in the corner of my eye. He says, your path is done. I frown, what can he mean? His shadow speaks again, tells me my walk is done. I say, it has not long begun. He touches my shoulder, looked back along the path, said he annoyed. I stopped, turned and amazed, saw a man like me lay face down on my path. He had my hat and coat, my flat-soled, sensible shoes, and was bleeding from a knee. I walked back into the light and fearful, for the figure was me. Disturbed I walked on, eyes wide, almost terrified again. The shadow is at my side, it is now level with my head. I turned to the shadow, it had no face. It was the same shadow I found standing as on the ground that had matched my pace. The shadow would repeat, your path is done. Your long walk complete, your song is sung. Said the shadow's head slowly, it nodded my thoughts it had read. 'Tis true then, I am dead. We turned and walked along together, my neck free, my back straight, my feet without any weight. I looked at my shadow, thin and light. It jumped and danced with delight, and we walked back into the light. A poem by Mark Morgan.
I am losing my hearing, the way a tree loses its leaves, like eavesdropping behind closed doors while the rain pours. Misheard, that's tuts and tis. Little clips and snips that tailor our words. I peer at speakers' lips, craning my neck, bending from the hips like a pecking bird. Embarrassed to ask for a repeat, I accept defeat. Aids, I've tried them all, little pea-sized pods, wedged like wads, sweating in my ear canals, while I fumble over the right channels, which is why I was taken by surprise. Is that a kitten's cries? I thought quite stunned the first time I turned and heard the whisper, shaken wide-eyed, the sound low, crisp as snow, again the whisper in my ear. I trace it like a loose thread to a window's ledge outside a bird. The like to describe would appear absurd. I pushed the glass to hear at last. They whisper. Feathers of the bird, each with an eye, an ear, and a mouth. The bird delivered its words. I am the mythical Greek bird rumor. See the eyes' tears and the mouth's murmur, that which my ears humor. I perch upon rooftops, outside doors, at bus stops, anywhere people gather two or four, passing on which they must from dawn to dusk their lies and scorn. My message to you is clear, they will come, I fear, for you this night. Pluck out a feather, hold it to the light, place it against your right ear at midnight. Dear God, what will I hear? I cried, now terrified. The rumor bird whispered her chilling words. The feathers cannot lie, they only carry true intent. And in any event, whether you wish to believe or think I deceive, my whisper of fate given calm is delivered. There's no going back, our choice is mirrored in the voices who mean us harm on the hour of assault. Remember it whispered, you are not at fault. You can but wait and prepare if you dare to defend against forces most dark. Your chances regrettably stark. I trembled, how will I hear? I am deaf still, the bird whispered. Trust my feather, it will hear who comes. Its eyes sharp will see in the dark. Its mouth too will whisper what to do. The feather whispered they are here. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no. Later the police kind, 3 dead, so much spilled blood. It appears self-defense against theft. The feather, a whisper.